In the book of Genesis, we meet two brothers, Esau and Jacob. Esau, skilled hunter and Isaac's favorite, roamed the wild fields. Jacob, the quieter of the two and Rebekah's favorite, stayed close to home, tending to the flocks. Though twins, they couldn't have been more different in personality. Yet their lives were woven together in God's intricate plan. As we delve into the story of Esau and Jacob, we find ourselves asking profound questions. Why did God choose Jacob over Esau? Why did he tell Rebekah, "The elder will serve the younger"? These are not just questions of theology, but reflections of our daily struggles to understand God's plans for us. The story of Esau and Jacob is a mirror of our lives, full of choices, challenges, and consequences. Esau, the skilled hunter, the favorite of Isaac, represents those who prioritize immediate gratification. He traded his birthright, the spiritual inheritance meant for him, for a bowl of stew. Why? Because his impulsive nature clouded his judgment. He sought worldly pleasures over spiritual blessings. Jacob, on the other hand, was not without fault. He deceived his brother and father to secure a blessing that God had already destined for him. His actions show us the pitfalls of relying on human cunning rather than trusting God's timing and methods. Yet God's grace prevailed. Jacob's disciplined and persistent nature made him the ideal vessel for God's covenant, even though he had to learn hard lessons along the way. Why does God choose one over another? God's choices are rooted in his divine purpose. He doesn't see as we see. He sees the heart and the potential for his will to be accomplished. Jacob's journey was far from perfect, but his faith and perseverance aligned with God's greater plan. Esau's focus on worldly desires disqualified him from carrying the spiritual lineage through which the Messiah would come. This brings us to a life-changing realization. God doesn't call the qualified. He qualifies the called. Just as Jacob was chosen despite his flaws, God can use you, no matter your past, to fulfill his purpose. The story of Jacob and Esau is rich with lessons that speak directly to the challenges we face today. These lessons provide practical wisdom for navigating relationships, making decisions, and walking faithfully with God. Let's dive deeper into these lessons and explore how they apply to our lives. 7 lessons to learn from Esau